Ain't never enough, ain't never enough, it ain't never enough, ain't never enough. You said you love me, you said you care, you said you won't leave me. Oh, this ain't fair, 'cause you really hurt me. Don't you see these tears? Oh, it ain't easy to push aside my pride, but I'm willing to fight to keep the love alive. I wanna be your wife, I wanna have your child, and sometimes I ain't right, and I know it ain't easy. Boy, I gave you my all, never thought we would fall. It ain't never enough, ain't never enough, it ain't never enough, ain't never enough. Why me really sorry, never mean to make you unhappy. Never realize misery loves company. You play me, yeah, you really play me, baby. Now I'm sitting here feeling so damn weary. I did change when you cheated, and I apologize, I repeat it. I really wanted you to feel the same way I felt, and all along the way I admit I lost myself. But does this mean we should go? Regardless of the pain on my pride and joy, it ain't never enough, it ain't never enough, ain't never enough, ain't never enough. Do you really wanna walk away, leave me drowning in this misery? I'm crying now 'cause I'm lonely, and I thought that you knew me. These evil scars make me angry, so I rebuke all the energy. And if you really love me, would you really leave me? It ain't never enough, ain't never enough. Oh, it ain't never enough, it ain't never enough. Ooh, ain't never enough, ain't never enough. Boy, I really love you, it ain't never enough. And I know you love me, at times it ain't enough, ain't never enough, it ain't never enough. Oh, ain't never enough, ain't never enough. Oh.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today we have a special guest. I mean, we're breaking all the rules today. So, look at what we're toasting today to Mrs. Glenda. Hi, Miss Isabel.
Yes.
We're breaking the rules today. We're partying today. 'Cause here we go. Anyway, today I have a special guest and a special treat for you guys today. We're partying today. I have Miss Isabel Recania. You know, has a very soulful yet urban twist mix with reggae. She's a singer. She's an artist. I wanted to bring her on today because she's a young. You can't tell her she's not Belizean. She's a young Belizean American artist in South Central Los Angeles, and her mom Glenda. I'm pretty sure Miss Glenda, you're well known.
Yes.
In the community, in the Belizean community.
Yes.
And of course, your daughter is an artist. She's been on X Factor. I mean, we're having a ball here today. You know, what amazed me with this young lady today is that you see this young lady, you see her songs and stuff, but believe me, this saying, do not judge a book by its cover, this is this young lady right here beside me. And I say that because she's given her life to God. And I know a lot of you see most of her videos and may have a little, you know, yeah, really?
Right.
And then, but when you listen to the words and the song and the story behind it, then you'll understand. And this young lady, like she says, I walk by faith and not by the sight. You know, Isabel Rekenia leads by example. When I talk to her, I mean, I couldn't even get a word in. All she talked about was God and what God has done for her. And I mean, it was amazing to see. How old are you, Isabel?
I just turned 28.
28 years
February.
old. I mean, amazing. And, you know, this young lady, she was actually born here in the United States, in Los Angeles. But she's more Belizean than a lot of you guys out there. And why I say that is this young lady, you would see the work that she do in Belize. I mean, we're going to give you everything. And she goes back home, she gives back. And the show today is about youth giving back, which is this young lady right here. She was not born in Belize, but just as if she was. And I already told her she needs to get naturalized. Yeah. So anyway, did. Right?
She did.
So anyway, we want to bring her so that you guys can see how successful, you know, your youth, you come here, you try to do something with your life. And this young lady is a very great example of giving back to your community, giving back to our Belizean people back home. I mean, she showed me pictures, barrels of things that they send back home to help the less needy. And also you, Miss Glenda, that's part of you guys have a non-profit organization,
yes,
am I right?
We do. Mm-hmm.
What is the name of your?
Miss America Belize.
Miss America Belize.
Uh-huh.
How was that? How did you organize that non-profit organization? What make you do that?
Well, when my mom's birthday, I had a store, right? And when my mom's birthday, I always bring a lot of stuff from the store and put it all over the yard, hanging on this purse. You name it, I would put it out, and people would come to the birthday party. They didn't bring no gift at all, because we are the one that give the gift to the people that come in.
To your party?
Yes.
I want to be invited.
Really?
So Isabel one day said to me, Mom, these people don't need all these stuff you're giving away. Why don't we have like a pageant, and who will go to Belize, and then we can donate stuff to the real needy people in Belize. And that was 2007. And
so it was her idea?
Yes.
Wow.
She is the founder and one of the owner along with myself.
Wow. And then, so you guys, what you do, you collect, or you come out of your pocket, or do you get donations? What?
I come out of my pocket. I
Wow.
really don't have it, but the little bit I do have, like if I get money from my husband, my kids, and you know, I would try, and because I have to pay for the barrel, and the barrels are like $150 per barrel.
Oh,
I have to buy the barrel and pay for the barrel, but most of the time I ask my husband for donation. Can you go get me 3-4 barrels, right? Lately I have met some nice people from Curacao that I know, and they really did help me, like with 8, 9, 10 barrels.
Okay, so here it is, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to help, please, Miss Glenda, how can they get in contact with you to see if they want to donate anything?
Well, they could go on Isabel, go to her email, and yes, and she will give that to
information.
them.
We'll get that information.
She will give
from
all
her.
the information, right? Because she more on that level to do that. But what we do, I use my own personal money that I don't have. Sometimes I don't even pay my bill, because somebody would call and say, "Oh, we need Pampers," right? And because I went to Belize and helped them, I see the condition of the way they live, and they don't have it. Even dressing, the hospital don't have. And I'm talking not because somebody tell me, but it's because
Personal
I went
experience.
there. That's why everything we do, we take queens with us, and we go and investigate and donate to these people.
Okay.
See? So when they call and said, we don't have Pampers, sometimes I really have to use my bill to get the Pampers and mail the Pampers to
And
them.
it costs.
And
to
it
do
do cost,
everything.
yes. One box of Pampers, they charge $50 just to take that box.
More than the Pampers.
Yes,
Yeah.
nothing is for free, but yet, you know, I'm trying to help the Belizean people, right? And then another thing, like simple thing like ointment, wash for the body, walker, wheelchair. Some people have that throw in their backyard.
That's right.
They could clean it up and donate
Donate it.
Yes.
so we could
Please.
give
People
it because
appreciate
to
it.
tell you the truth, me and my husband go to the swap meet, and I'm doing this for years. Okay, go
How
to
many
this-
years have you been doing
10
it?
years.
10 years
Yes.
in the making.
This year make it 10 years.
Without help. Lately, between the 2 years, I've been getting somewhat help from my own Coruscant people, like Sonia Taylor, Sonia Smith, Marie Lockwood. You know, I could just go on and on and on with these nice people that's trying to do
Assist you.
something, yes, now, right? But still, you know, I have to pay to ship this stuff.
This stuff. So we're still talking about financial needs.
Right, and-
so if anybody want to donate money, they can get in contact with you. Again, you're going to give us that information.
And you know, the truth is, I don't really beg for money because I don't want nobody to have no doubt of what I'm doing. So they could actually go and pay for the stuff.
Okay.
And then I
There you
just,
go.
yes, and then I just take my barrel in.
But
You
we
see what
give
I'm
credit
saying?
to who,
And yes,
you know, help out, whatever they donate, whatever it is. Like, even if it's coming to help pack the barrels,
Right.
like, that's
Yeah.
needed too.
And another thing, a whole lot of kids
That's
going
alright.
to school in Belize, right? They don't have no shoes for their feet. You should see what they're wearing. A whole lot of kids in Belize are very disabled. One little girl, she was 5 years old. The teacher have to back her and take her to the bathroom because she can't. One of her foot go like that and the other one went like that. So she cannot stand.
Walk, okay.
All she needed was a walker to hold her up, the one that's square.
Yeah.
Right? And we took that to her. But the last time I went home, the screw all dropped out. I said, but your husband could have fixed that, poor baby.
Correct.
You know? And we had to give her another one.
Oh, okay.
We have kids need walker, wheelchair, that's going to school, that need it because the parent actually have to carry them like a baby. Come on, Belizean. We must could help each other and help these kids.
Right? Right?
We are doing it, but we need more people to help others.
And that's true because I do have a walker and I do have a wheelchair in my garage, just sitting down. So
Everything for a reason.
you know, if you do have any of these, please donate it. Donate it. We you know, get in touch with me. Get in touch with Miss Glenda Farron Smith. You can also get in touch with Farron. You know,
Because
that's what
actually-
we're here for, to help. We're trying to
We
spread
are
the
one.
word, one-on-one. We're trying to get this
Right.
out, the word out. This is what this show is all about, to help people out. It doesn't have to be Belizean. We're all one people.
Right, right.
So
We've
please.
done work on Skid Row as well. Like, I've cooked food and
Spaghetti.
You
know,
cook.
She cooked spaghetti, she did.
What happened to the rice and beans and the chicken and the
we could
salad?
do rice and beans, chicken and salad, but everybody might not eat that. And then it was like, okay, well, what's something quick?
Tell me
and,
who
and
would not
we
eat
could make
rice
a
and
lot, and some of them,
It was
you know what I
spaghetti.
mean. But
I'm just kidding.
But you know, like something that everybody eat. I know, like everybody for sure will eat like spaghetti and stuff like that. And it was quick, so we needed something quick and something that we could just buy.
So those are
just
also
a lot.
donation you would like,
And,
right?
yeah, like
Pasta.
and then my mom, my sister, they crochet. And knit like hats, scarves,
Beautiful hats.
bags,
Wow.
like, you know, blankets, because it was cold the other day out here in California. Some people think, oh, it's California. No, like, it's a homeless person on like every corner you turn nowadays. Like,
That's true.
you driving and if look above, like on like the you know, like where the freeway is, like it's homeless people all over, not just even on Skid Row. Like it's at an all-time high right now. Like our people really just need help. And yeah, they could go to the government and certain stuff, but you don't know what people face. So it's like at the end of the day, still help though, as children of God, or just people of love, like just having love in your heart. How could you see somebody suffering? It don't matter what they going through. Don't judge. We don't know. So what if it was your family or something? Even if they're having a mental breakdown, help some type of way. Even if you pray with them, we'll stop and pray.
This young lady is only 28 years old. You see what I mean? Let me focus a little bit on you though, Isabel. What age did you start singing? Because you are an amazing singer. I mean, I start watching your video. You are amazing. What age did you start singing?
From I was 4 years old.
As
far as I could remember from I could talk. Like my mom had footage of me singing "Happy Birthday to You," just repeating "Happy Birthday to you, Happy Birthday to you, Happy Birthday to you," and you know Whitney Houston, stuff like that. People I grew up listening to.
So
my
who's
sister.
some of your famous singers? Who do you like? What's your idols?
My main idols, I would say Bob Marley. I love Bob Marley, Lauryn Hill, Erykah Badu, Nina Simone, Michael Jackson.
Wow, a whole mixture, a whole different.
Yeah, I love old school. I love souls because I grew up in a Belizean household, and most Belizeans, of course, we listen to souls.
That's right. Love song.
We listen to real
right?
music. So I grew up listening to a lot of real music. You know, Aretha Franklin,
Whitney Houston.
Yeah, Whitney, Sam Cooke, like just a lot of greats, real legends. You know. And I believe in being an artist that not just make a statement but show things better than they tell it. Active entertainers in the industry. I just want to be like that.
I mean, I've seen you're singing, you're performing, and we're coming to. I'm gonna let you guys know about one thing a little later. Give me a minute, and she is gonna give you guys. She will be singing for you guys. I mean, we're gonna get to all of that. But to see that you actually, like you say, you speak and then you just don't speak.
Yeah.
You actions speak louder than words, as they
Absolutely.
say. So you're out there doing what you're out there testifying to.
Yeah.
I mean, you're amazing for 28 years old. Usually kids at that age want to be hanging out, partying. But when we look at your video, a lot of people, they look at your video, they would say, okay, you're talking all about God and all this. There's a controversy of the music that we've seen. And, and then when we hear you talk, it's like everything is God or gospel or your church. You're very much in belief of God.
Absolutely.
So explain a little bit of that, because, a lot of people say, oh, no, she's... she's a hypocrite,
right? But it's like, who are they to judge? And that's the main thing. Like, God, really knowing God is knowing that it's all about God. God created me. God made me exactly who I am. God know me more than I know myself. Sometimes I have to be like, Lord, you know me more than I know myself. Please take this anger away from me, because I feel like hurting this person. Like, it's real though, and it's a relationship with God. And I feel like a lot of our believers, like real believers, we have to remember we're not God. We spend a lot of time judging. Don't look at what you see. Listen to the message. What do you feel? You know what I mean? So I feel like a lot of our people, they judge and don't even realize that they judge. And they're not God. God is the overruler, even over those that judge. At the end of the day, who have the final say? The Most High. So they can look at my videos, they can look at how I dress, they can look at how I speak sometimes, they can look at, certain things they might not agree with, but at the end of the day, I'm obedient to the Lord, and it's all for the Lord, and I speak with confidence, and I know, like, it's not me asking or telling. I'm just telling y'all what it is. Like, nah, it's nothing. I'm telling y'all, like, I'm a living testimony.
She's trying to talk Creole.
Oh, God still to work upon me. Like, so Una can't judge me. Just like God to work upon me still. But
we're in the work in progress. Nobody's perfect.
Exactly.
Right?
We all in sin. What happened to that part? Y'all forgot? If we can't face that we're all in sin, then it's an issue. Like, even our bishops, our pastors, ministers, ministers, they are sinning behind closed doors. You might not know what their sin is. Be careful of the one that is hiding the sin versus the one that is, I got chills when I say it because I'm obedient to the Holy Spirit. Be more aware of the people that is willing to show you the sin and show you the relationship with God in the midst of the sin versus those that is hiding the sin and acting like they're Mary Poppins and playing the role of God, judging. So I'm just here to shake up not just our Belizean people in general, the church in general. Jesus, a lot of people might not even really know. But as people of God, we have to know even who we worship and what we worship. Jesus, which the original name was Yeshua, and I won't focus on that because it's still an energy and frequency. But even Jesus was crucified and judged by the high priest and the church and high priest.
That's right.
They were the ones who crucified him. They're the same ones who chose what they wanted to put in our Bible. So we still have to kind of pray, we have to pray, and we have to get back to the real roots and understanding that church is not the building, the temple that we go to. That's a place of gathering. The real church is what we wake up in every day, the body, the temple, and the flesh. So I'm a real believer. Like, we got to get back to the root of everything. You know what I mean?
I don't judge a book by its cover. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go into. You were also a part of the LA Youth Arts Academy.
Yes.
Wow. I mean, what have you not done? Could you
win some Grammys? I haven't won those yet.
Oh, that's coming. That's coming. So let's talk about that. Give me a little bit of insight of what you did for the LA Youth Arts.
Well, when I was in high school, I ended up auditioning. Rest her soul, Marguerite P. Lamont. She was a part of the school district. She was like one of the main people. Like, she would do so much for our people, our kids in South Central LA, California, period. And it was in collaboration with Cedric the Entertainer, Bruce Willis.
Those are like the top.
Yes.
So if you're at like
Mark E.
up
Swinton,
there.
Byron, Nora, some of my mentors still up to today. God willing.
Do you still keep in communication with
Absolutely. Mark E. Swinton, Byron, Nora, they're on my page. Mr. Nora, like, he just got me to perform at the Jazz Fest the other day that I did, like, in the community of, like, Adams area. And it's amazing. Every year, like, they keep it for the community. So it's different stuff. Like, they keep me involved in a lot of acting stuff. But the LA Youth Arts Academy, it taught kids, it taught us how to deal with the industry. It taught us how to present ourselves. It taught us, the business side, how to be bosses in the business and how we're really supposed to be treated.
So you recommend people take their young...
Yes. Start young.
Young, going to this academy.
It's a lot of different academies that they have for kids in Los Angeles. It's just, you have to do your research. You have... I don't want to say the wrong name, but it's another program. Like, I'll give you guys the information to like put it out there. But it's a lot of different things. GGC, something like that. But it's a lot of great things that God have out there for our kids. And we have to keep that in the community, because if I didn't have that growing up, I would have just been probably angry, fighting. But they had these programs that kept me on my P's and Q's, and it showed me that it was something bigger. Even though, you go through things, you see a lot of stuff in the ghetto. It's not easy in Los Angeles.
That's right.
Just like in Belize, you see crazy stuff. You see crazy stuff in California. It's places in California that come like third world countries too.
That's right.
And these people kept me above water. So that was a great journey.
Okay, here we go. I don't know if you guys know. If you know her, you would have known that she was on X Factor. And she got a compliment from the one and only
the infamous
Simon Cowell. Yes, give me a little bit about that. Tell me. And you sang Mary J. Blige, which is a hard song.
It is. It's hard.
Well, she sang those vocal. She have those high pitches, and I mean, you make it look so easy.
It was easy.
It was easy.
God willing. When I did X Factor, though, I was seeking confirmation, and I was seeking confirmation from God. I prayed on it, and something just jumped in me like, girl, go get up. Yep. I did a video audition first, and I didn't even know that they had already sent me a yes. I had received a yes email, and I didn't know. And the day that we were going to to stand in the line for audition, my mom was like, "Belle, you know that they already said yes to the." I was like, "That's not enough. I still gotta go get a yes in person." So I went out there, stood in line. It was like what, 4 o'clock
in the
morning?
My mom
because my mom was like, "Belle, make sure you have this or you have that." Yo, Belizean mothers, I love y'all. She was like, "Yeah, you have to get there early. I mean, yo, you have everything." And I'm like, "Oh Lord, help me stand for peace, Jesus." And when we got there, I'm glad that it's nothing like the experience. It's nothing like taking the actual steps. Sometimes
were you shaking?
I was nervous. I'm always nervous. Like I always have these butterflies, and I trust God. Bless you, Mom. and right before I went on stage, it was this woman. I didn't let them hear me rehearse or anything. I already knew what I was going for. And the lady, she gave me the greatest confirmation. And I was talking to God, and I was like, "Lord, let them see that I am real." This is exactly what I said to God. I said, "Let them see that I'm real. Let them feel my pain. Let them know I'm really going through things. I have trials and tribulations. And just give me confirmation if this is what I'm supposed to do, because God, why would you give me all these talent?" And so I did it, and Simon said, "You going up." So, and Kelly Rowland, Demi Lovato, Paulina, so some of the best in the industry. Glory to God.
Great. Look at when you stood in front of Simon, because he is a critic. And so when you stood in front of him, what was going through your mind?
I just was like, I'm about to slay. I was like, I'm about to turn up, let these people, I'm going to give it my all, because I was so frustrated with my circumstances at that moment in my life, and I needed change, and I wanted to better myself, and I was just fed up. So when I got up there, I just gave it my all. I gave it my all. It's an experience that I can't really explain. I just know that it was overwhelmingly amazing. And I give God all the glory. And
that's right.
I cried when Simon, the first thing he said was, "Isabel, I don't know you, but you're real." And he was like, "You are not going down." He was like, "You're going up." And he was like, he's not going to forget me. And he also told me I don't have to dress too sexy because I have a voice of foundation. And Kelly Rowland, she was like, "I got chills. I agree with Simon." And Demi Lovato, she said the same. She agrees. And Paulina was not at my audition. So when people see footage on YouTube and they see that it was 3 yeses, well, Paulina was not there, so I got all yeses. And if she was there, she would have gave me that yes. So it was amazing.
So you made it through, and then what happened after?
They didn't
Until
have.
What level did you go?
They didn't have. They were supposed to have boot camp, a boot camp segment, and it was the first show that they didn't have it because of financial issues and due to contracts. We weren't able to really talk about certain things, and so now I'm free to talk about these things. And now I'm talking about it.
Everybody want to know the experience behind the scenes.
It was like financial issues, and that's why they don't have the show in the U.S. anymore. They only have it in UK. But it was amazing. So I pretty much did the last season for the U.S. and I got my confirmation. I may have not won the show, but out of like 40,000 people, I was a selected few.
You won. Believe me. And representing Belize, because you mentioned everywhere you go. You always mention Belize. You're Belizean American.
Yeah.
And, thank you for keeping us in mind.
I mean, it's who I am. Like, it's not even for show. It's not a joke. Like, look, my mom is right here with us. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, I got support from some of the realists in our community. And it's just real out here, Like, we Belizean Americans, like I always say, even when I'm in Belize and I'm doing interviews, I tell them, like, Belizeans, I would appreciate if our elders would stop saying that, or it's like, okay, we born in America. I like we born in America, but could you guys, like, look, Mexicans don't do that, y'all. Like, they don't tell their kids, oh, you guys are not Mexican and da-da-da-da. Like, they let their kids embrace their culture. So we have to start letting our people embrace the culture more too. Like, I'm Belizean American, but I'm just a Belizean that don't have to worry about my papers, guys. Like, What's up? Y'all mad?
We're gonna get you naturalized, so don't worry about that part. I want to take a quick moment, and I wanted to shout out a happy birthday to Darren Zingwell, who was here last week.
Birthday.
Can you sing a happy birthday for Darren?
Happy birthday to you.
Woo!
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Darren.
Woo!
Happy birthday to you.
Darren, we're drinking this one for you. Happy birthday, Darren. We're sorry you're not here, Francine. We
This
missed
is
you.
so good. This orange juice.
Yes, it's juice.
This juice.
So, Darren, thank you guys. I really wish I was there with you guys. Thank you for the invite. As you know, we're busy here. We wish to have you enjoy your birthday, and you hear this beautiful happy birthday dedication.
Hey, wait, what is he, a Pisces?
No, she's
Pisces season's still in, right? I'm a Pisces. You feel me? So shout out to me. February. I was the beginning. Yeah, it's over like the 19th or 20th.
So it's Pisces.
So it's still Pisces season.
Yeah.
So big up yourself, girl. You got blessed by the Pisces queen.
I tell you, we're breaking all the rules today. We're having fun.
I know.
Yeah, so Miss Glenda, let me come back to you, of course. I mean, look, I know you're so proud. Look at this child, 28 years old, doing what she's doing. I mean, I would be like this.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So what do you got to say to people out there about your
Well, coming up,
to your daughter, about your daughter?
Coming up, from Isabel start kindergarten, I always put her in whatever they have.
She did.
She was in it.
She did.
Right? I go down to the school.
No time to idle.
No.
Good.
I wanted her to be somebody that's doing some positive things, because I had my second daughter is an artist also.
Wow.
Yes.
So you're full of artists.
Yes, and she used to go behind her and
My
try
sister
to
is a
sing
big
her
part of my
song.
motivation too. My
Because
sister
she's
Saturn.
good. She's good. Very
She's
good.
a singer too?
Yes.
Wow, we have to bring her on
Well,
too.
she live in Arizona.
Well, she could drive, dog. It's like 4 hours. we could get her out here. That's not we'll go pick her up. Right, Trevor? And Trevor, thank you very, very, very much.
Yo, shout out to Trevor behind the scenes. Yo, he got us nice
Orange juice.
with this player juice right here though.
And Farron
This
Smith.
magic juice. Hey, and shout out to Farron on the ones and twos in the background over there. Finding all the little exclusive videos that I want him to find.
Yeah, we gotta mention about that. What about Rain? You need
Oh
to mention
my goodness.
this a little
Mr.
story
Cleve.
about this.
Bro, Cleve. Shout out to Legion Cleve.
Better known as Earthquake.
Farron did it. That not me. I never do it. I never tell off to play this video where to play or where I want to play. But he found Rain, bro. Like, this is so crazy.
But guess what? There's a story behind Rain.
Yes.
It is.
Right? So I was in here and we had this story. So who want to give the story? You?
Let Isabel.
Isabel, you want to give the
She
story?
give it good.
Your mom had brought it up. So we
One
know
night we was bored and we was just like, we gonna shoot this video. But the song, my loved one Deontay Jamal Freeman, he had just got killed around that time.
Yes.
I was 17 years old, going on 18, and I had just did Queen of Sports, Miss Belize, California Queen of Sports. Shout out to Hogan and his committee.
That's
God
right.
bless you guys.
That's right.
In abundance.
Good job,
Yes.
Hogan. Very good job.
Yes, I had won Queen of Sports 0708
Wow.
and popularity, and that is a part of what helped me to come up with Miss
all
America
this.
Belize. Because I was like,
Yes.
Ma, let's have her.
Yeah.
So that was the beginning of all of this. And
Thanks to Hogan.
thank
Hogan,
you.
yes.
You know, me doing that.
Which is,
Credit.
Hogan, I gotta say, for the amount of years that you've been there,
Yeah.
you
Yes.
have these kids involved. I am glad to say, and I'm proud to say that
anybody that's trying, we love you.
You know, you do a great job, a
Yes,
very good job,
exactly.
and I'm proud. I'm number one to say, and you always
Me
come
too.
to us
Me
and
too.
you know, invite us, and I'm always there. I
And it's
haven't
the
missed
truth.
one
like,
yet.
That is
So-
really the beginning of what made me even get into pageants, because I
Right.
wasn't into no pageants. I was crump dancing, getting bucked, all of
What
that.
is crop dancing? I'm sorry. I guess I'm
in LA, in South Central LA, like you have Tommy the Clown, you have Homeboy the Clown. Shout out to Homeboy, I love you, Homeboy and Tommy. You know, Diamond Entertainment, like you put face paint on, and you're a clown, but it's hip hop clown. So you put on hip hop music, or just, you know, I would mix in, of course, reggae, punta, and stuff like that, and show them our culture. But we would entertain the kids and just have fun. It was always about the community. So I was more into that, and my mom and, you know, some people on Hogan's committee, they wanted me to do it, and I did it, and I had lost my loved one in the midst of doing it, and I was like, I was just kind of blank. Like, I just did what I did because I follow through with what I say I'm gonna do. So even though I was losing my loved ones and going through that at that young age, I just still went through with the show, and I ended up winning. And then I did this video with Cleve. Cleve's brother is in prison for life, and you know, so it was too powerful to me message. Cleve, we have our black men, they're getting locked up, and that's losing people just as much as losing people to death. You have people where they get locked up and people forget there, like, you know what I'm saying? But this was our way of remembering our loved ones, not just our loved ones that's passed away, but our loved ones that's in the system. And it's just sad, but you know, I wish our people could get another chance. At the end of the day, it don't work like that, but we have a way of just showing it. And
Can I ask you what? I know it's a sad thing, and we're having fun, and I'm sorry to bring this up, but what happened to you, to your loved one? What happened?
Deontay, well, with Deontay's situation, he was on his way to school one morning, and he stayed on the east side with his aunt, and he just had crossed the street from leaving the house, just got dressed, crossed the street, and his cousins, they heard the gunshots, and I was supposed to meet up with him.
Was this in Belize or out
This
here?
was out here
in California?
in states, where that are states. This though we go on old chateau, yeah. So yeah, it was some Hispanics. Trevor back there. It was some Hispanics. They end up doing a drive-by, shot him up, and they yelled out, "You, the N-word, need to leave our place." So it's to show you, like, people don't know if you Belizean, Jamaican,
Correct.
Caribbean, African.
Racism is
everywhere, and from your color is what it is. That's just what it is. They don't know, oh, you're Central American too. You know what I'm saying? And it was sad, because if I was with him, I would have got killed too. But for some reason, God always redirect my steps. Deontay is not the only person that I've lost. I recently have lost my loved ones. I have lost my loved one Rome. I lost my loved one Kevin. To gun violence, to our own killing each other. So it's not just a matter of, oh, Mexicans killing the blacks, but these are real situations that happen, and I'm not scared to talk about it. It's my testimony for a reason.
So the rain was based on
yes,
him
Deontay
and
Cleve's brother. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. First time I heard the song, I mean, you were singing from your heart. It was passionate. I've never heard the song before until Faron put it on, and it was amazing.
That Faron here, man, he always to dig up something on
I need to go way back.
I told Faron they're like the Belizean TMZ.
Yeah.
Y'all better look out.
Also, in the meantime too, I just want to also give out some information about the red carpet affair. Guys, please go out and support. We always talk, well, we don't got places to go, and when we do find the places, or when there's things, people, here you go. This is where you can go.
Entertainment in association with Elegant Flair.
There you go.
Productions.
And then if you want a VIP, couples VIP package, $150 includes 4 drinks. Trevor Logan, make sure you pay this $150.
Performing up Chica Ramos,
Yes.
up Keith Lynn, Margaret,
And
Usher, Junior Francis, Will Johnson.
Oh, hi, big up Will, there you go. Will, one of the best. Come on, Will. Love you to death, Will. Also, they have a VIP package for $60, include one drink plus guarantee seat.
That's it?
And
cool.
that's good.
Reasonable.
But I like the 151 that includes the 4 drinks and dinner for 2, because when I don't,
That's a
I
deal.
want to eat before I get drunk. So 2 drinks get me drunk, okay? But then if you don't want none of that, then you can always go to the general admission, which is $45 in advance or $50 at the door. So, come out and support. I mean, we should support our Belizeans. And, there's the flyer. If you need more information, please, you could give, I think Lerna Smith is one of the person that you can contact.
Big
Little
up
Belize,
Lerna.
right? Yeah. And you also, there's a phone number, 562-658-5278. You can also contact for tickets Stones Market, Ocho Rios Grill, Pelican Restaurant, Joan and Sisters, Mars Caribbean. Big up Fred Dixon and Mars. How are you guys doing? Also Belizean Paradise, Yvonne. Hi. Sea Breeze and Jean Dawson, Little Belize, and Traces. I mean, those are places you can go get your tickets if you want to get in advance. I mean, $5 more towards the drink if you buy in advance. You'll get only extra $5 towards your drink. If you buy, you go at the door, $50. Okay, so, hopefully I see you guys there. I will be there, Tricia Logan. I want the big VIP package. Okay, so we're gonna give you back this information. Huh?
Somebody
Kayo Cargo. Also Kayo Cargo. There's also they were the sponsor. And let me see. Anyway, we also gonna be getting another song from Miss Rakenia. Okay, and the date for real, we forgot the date. Saturday, April 15th. It's a Saturday, April
2017,
15th.
y'all.
And my birthday is the 20th, so 5 more days after that. So we'll be partying for the whole month of April for my birthday. and your husband's birthday too, right?
Yes, on the 29th.
Of April.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna be partying.
Yes.
Big up Godfrey.
Yes, Mr. Godfrey, happy birthday.
Hold up, it's still my birthday. Why y'all beating him up? Shoot, it's Pisces season.
Pisces season, we don't get out of Pisces yet. Okay, so when is your actual birthday? What day?
February 20th.
Just passed.
So it's still here.
No, you go by the month, honey. After the month done,
because look, the 20th is the end of the month. Like
exactly, it's the end. It's done.
It's the beginning of Pisces season, though. You see, that's where our Belizean and our
when I want April. When April 1st start, that's my whole
like
month.
mine start from February 20th to because I'm the beginning of Pisces season starting. So I just celebrate the rest of the Pisces season. And then on the next 20th.
So you didn't do the Pisces. No. We gonna, you didn't get greedy. That is the whole month of the February. That's it.
What y'all think?
It's the month of February. After Miss February, then
how y'all celebrate y'all birthday? Some for the whole weekend, some for the week.
Right?
She said the whole month.
The whole month. So Miss Glenda, so what do we have another?
You gotta buy a liquor for a whole month for her birthday.
So make we get serious back again, yeah, Miss Glenn. When do you have another shipment going out?
Well, one's supposed to go like in 2 weeks because we are going to Belize on June. I don't know the date yet, but
it's in the month of June,
right? And some American people that do charity work, they will donate to the program a big container with food, school supply, medical supply, you name it, it will be in that container.
Yes. And you'll be going to Belize as well?
Absolutely. The team that she's talking about is actually my music team. So God bless it, where I am a part of Music Evolved, and I presented Miss America Belize to them, and I let them see footage and everything, and we're all believers of God. So now what the Most High is doing, God has led some really important people in our life. I'm about to perform on the 31st of this month, March, on TNT. There is a gospel show called The Juice, and it airs live every Friday, and I'll be performing on that Friday on the 31st. So y'all gonna be seeing me promoting and everything, but the executive producers for the show, they're involved now in what we are doing and what Miss America Belize is doing, and they're very interested. So now we got some other people involved.
Okay.
And they have donated a 52 feet, like a tanker, like a container, like what they get shipped there on ships. It's huge. It's really huge.
Yeah,
y'all.
the container, those metal
Big,
containers.
right. Oh,
Yeah.
the metal container,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be stuff donated from like CVS, give them stuff, like they're backed up by CVS, Kmart, like certain places where it's medical supplies, wheelchairs, new shoes, new clothes, new everything, like school supply, just everything. And we know that it's God. So we went to go look at these things the other day, and it was so overwhelming, but it was so beautiful. You just feel the Holy Spirit.
I could imagine.
And we taking all of this, even food. They're gonna freeze the food, fruits, all kind of stuff. When we were in Belize, last February 2016, some of the schools, they were saying that they don't get food. They don't have food programs no more out there.
Yes, they don't have the food programs at the school anymore.
Man.
So that's something that we need to look into to see how we Belizean can help back home regarding the food program in Belize.
I prayed with one of the teachers at one of the schools about that, and it's just amazing to see a year later.
You're doing it.
That now I'm gonna be able to take even food, like, and it's a lot. Like, this is a lot of stuff. It's not just like barrels now. Now God, it just God making it bigger and bigger every year, and they're also gonna come and document it. And these are real producers, executive producers in the industry in Hollywood. Like I said, I'm about to do this show on TNT. So, it's a lot of amazing stuff that God is doing, and I just want people to know, like, beauty comes from within, and with fellowshipping again and praying again and keeping God first, you can't go wrong. Real leaders know that there is a higher power.
Correct.
And it comes from a spiritual place. And even if they don't want to acknowledge that God is real, well, you have to acknowledge even the good vibes and good energy you speak of come from a place unknown.
That's right.
And it's a spiritual place. So love is love and God is love. Love is God.
So are you in the plans of making another contest for Miss America Belize?
Yes.
Do you need contestants? Do you need somebody to come on?
But right now I'm doing one thing first because I'm moving. So when I finish moving, then I will do Queen of the Golden Years.
Can you explain that one? That's another pageant that you do.
Yeah, we have like 7 or 8 pageant that we do. But Queen of the Golden Years pageant is a pageant for older ladies. You could be disabled, you could still be in it. Right?
Okay, that's giving everybody equal opportunity.
Yes, right. It maybe one time in their life they had so many kids that they could not enter any pageant as a young person. So as a older adult, and older lady like a queen of the golden years lady, they could go in there, if they could sing, dance, anything that they could do talented that could help them. And that helped motivate them too to get a comeback. Because I see where people tell me, some of the Queen of the Golden Years lady tell me, a point of my life, and nobody respect me, I was gone. And the pageant bring them back up and uplift them. And now I see
confidence and feeling beautiful again.
Yes, and now I see where a lot of people, older people, they all of a sudden now they feel very good about themselves, right? Due to the pageant and the things that we have them doing. When they go to Belize, they go on TV and they talk about the program, and then they go with us, walk around and find the poor and help give them things. I remember 2014, me and this girl Delvarine de Costa Miguel, she had went home with us. She was feeding everybody downtown Albert Street that was sitting there. We went to get food, but when I don't know how they know we come from states or what, but anyway, they smell it. They come up to us, oh, we hungry.
They just know.
Next thing I know, Delvarine feed everybody from one end to the next end.
Big up Delvarine.
She was feeding people across the other side, and I was feeding people across there. Because after I see her doing that,
you started.
which I would try to do it anyway, but not like what she was giving $5.
Wait,
So
my mom be scrubbing
food.
feet in Belize, okay?
There's pictures of
She
that.
scrubs feet.
We have pictures
Now,
of that.
don't get me twisted
Yeah,
on all of
I
that.
find them all downtown and carry them to the hotel
Oh.
and clean them up.
She
And
scrubs
then,
feet.
Then they could go leave.
No,
And,
she a woman of God.
Yes, she is. I seen that. I saw pictures
That's
of that.
serious.
That's
Well, you know the
amazing.
reason I don't mind to scrub anybody's feet because
The
I like
Bible
to
talk
keep my
about
own
doing
clean
stuff
too.
like
But the reason I do stuff like that because my grandmother Miriam Pilgrim, I wish she was alive and I wish I could have scrubbed her feet. She was a good grandmother to me. So she's dead and I don't have nobody else like her. She's not coming back. So I just adapt everybody that want their hygiene, like their feet done. Then Isabel do the hair. We take wigs if you wear it, and it's not that bad. We don't want it when it's like dry out,
Dry
right?
out. So if they have wigs, they also could donate, but it has
Yeah,
to
then
look
we
good.
wash it.
Guys
or you
get
could
their
wash
feet
it
done,
and
guys
donate
come.
it. Things that we don't want, it's somebody.
Treasure.
Well, yes.
Yes.
So you
But
know, we
what's
do
the
stuff
saying?
like
Another
that.
a man's something is somebody else's treasure. What's
Yes.
the? I forgot the phrase.
One man's trash.
Yes, is
another
another
man's
one's treasure.
Exactly.
That's right. That's
Two
the
snaps
word.
to that.
And you know, if you notice these people when we finish with them, even when they do their hair, they are happy.
Yeah, they feel
Yes,
good.
they
That's
can
what it's
feel
about.
good. That's what it's all
And
about.
we don't want this stuff, but they want it. That saves them a little money. That's why we say, if you give something that you know you would still use.
Correct.
Don't bring nothing that is trash that I have to fill up my trash can.
Yes.
Trust me, I'm
It's
not
happened
going to
before.
pay.
It's
I am
happened.
not going to pay $150 for people to donate trash to the program.
Correct.
If you wear good clothes, give away good clothes.
What would you want your family to wear?
Because
What
let
would
me tell you, these places are poor place, but the people dress better than me and you, and they don't want no trash.
Oh, I know
You
that
what
for
I
sure.
mean?
They have 2 cell phones on their side and one on their.
You think they
You know,
easy?
no, but Jordans
They're not easy.
and I don't wear Jordans and I don't wear Nike, but you go there in Belize.
Her clothes no wet.
You
Clothes no
understand?
make we make the
Correct. You know, it's not that I.
That's
you
what
know,
I was
can't
taught.
But
afford
you know
it,
the
but
thing I'm saying, if they're donating, we willing to accept stuff. But please, people, give stuff that you know.
tell them right there.
Give where?
Right in the camera.
Okay, give stuff that you know you can use for yourself. When you give good stuff, you know, then I can pay for the good stuff to go. I don't have the money, but I find the money. But trash will not even enter past my porch
Okay.
because I don't have time for
So
it.
you check it before you.
I have to check everything. I will not just, I don't know what's in those stuff. So I have to open everything and examine it to see if it's good. If it's not good enough for me to pay my money, it's not going
Correct.
at all.
Correct. And
You
you
know
still
what?
again,
No.
we didn't get the information to where they can make the donations.
Oh,
and
so
You guys can hit me up. My email, it's isabelrequena1@gmail.com. It's ISABELLREQUENA1@gmail.com.
there you go. So if you need to contact her, also on your website has what website do you have that has all the pictures and all your what you're doing, because
You
I
guys
saw
can-
some amazing pictures.
Miss America Belize. You guys can also like on all of the social media, on everything. Like there's a lot of different ways you can contact us. You could contact us on. I'll be on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Periscope, Facebook. It's so much different ways now how technology is.
And you
know?
could go to Glenda Fuller Facebook or Glenda
yeah.
Fuller Flowers Facebook or Queen of the Golden Years or Glenda Flowers Gordon. You could go to Miss America Belize Queens.
Okay.
We have different page.
I know we
This
promised
juice is good.
the song for her to sing. If you give us a little minute, I guess we'll get to that and get her to sing a beautiful song for you guys that we have been for a treat for you guys. So
Y'all know I gotta praise God.
let us know when you're ready for her.
Ready.
You're ready for wow,
Ferran
we're
over here. I
ready.
told y'all, Ferran, stay ready. Stay ready, and I have to get ready. This one ain't no joke, y'all. Belizean TMZ over here.
I guess it might be 2 songs because we're on limited time, so
Y'all
we
might
just
get a
gotta get
treat.
ready to close. And guys, if I don't get
Look,
back to
look,
you,
No.
toasting. Oh, she just
About to be done.
this
Look.
orange juice. Thank you, Trevor. Thank you for
Thank you,
us.
Trevor and Ferran.
They
Y'all,
orange juice.
y'all know what y'all doing. Like, we might get this.
Okay, here we go.
Hey. All right. God is good. Lord Almighty, thank you for your name. Thank you for your beautiful grace. For every time you turn around, my frowns to a smile. You're mine, so kind, divine. You are my heart. When I'm blind, you'll find a way for me, a way for me. So I gotta say, I can't get enough of your name. You take away the pain and shame. My cup you overflow with love and no hate. So Jesus, guide my way, guide our way. So many times people say that they're your friends, but when you're down, where are they? And when you're up, you see everybody. But when you're down, who's gonna pray? And who's gonna hold your hands and say that it's gonna be okay? You're mine, so kind, divine. You are my heart. When I'm blind, you find a way for me, a way for me. Oh, say hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus, my Savior. Hallelujah, deliverer, oh conqueror. I can't get enough of your name. You take away the pain and shame. My cup you overflow with love and no hate. So Jesus, guide my way, guide our way.
Wow.
Jesus.
Wow. That is amazing. We got
Thank you.
one
Glory
more.
to God.
We got one more, Mr.
One
Ferran.
more?
One more.
He needs the phone though. Look, we breaking rules.
We're
Y'all
breaking
can't-
all the rules
y'all
today.
can't
We're just
say-
having fun today.
I'm gonna give y'all a sneak peek of what I will be doing.
Yeah, that was amazing. I mean, come on, guys. I know. Big shout out to this Desiree, Roy, the drummer. Love you, babe. Thank you for joining me. Linda Dawson, thank you so much. Also, I want to thank Felicia Flowers. Thanks for all the love, honey. Thank you guys for watching.
Big up everybody.
John Marson.
Shout out to Michelle.
And Michelle Otley. Yay! Thank you, honey.
That's my really though. That's my family though.
I want to give out thanks to my husband that brought us.
Oh yes, thank you so much. Very much.
God Fisherman.
Yeah, thank you
Big
so
up,
much.
big up.
Thank you. We ready to go? Okay. We're gonna be closing with one beautiful reggae. We got the blessing. Now let's get the party. I think we got it reversed.
We're still praising God.
We should have got the party, then the blessing. But anyway,
well, this song is special. This song is a song that me and my team, Music Evolved, like we're gonna be presenting this on the show on TNT and everything, and I'm excited. So I'm gonna share it with y'all. Yeah. Just it have a little reggae flavor in the end, but it's like I gotta give them some of that. Sorry.
Right.
So yeah.
And I want to give a quick shout out to Laverne Franklin. Hi, sweetie. Thank you for joining me.
Yeah, look, I want to see. Oh, thank you, all my loving supporters. Yes. I love y'all. Look, I'm like,
yeah. Okay, so let's close it out with a bang.
Spin it, Farron. Way it at. Hey. Hey. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yo, there's only one thing I ask. There's only one thing worth seeking. I know I will feel secure in the secret place as I dwell alone with you. To gaze upon your beauty, to rest here in your presence. There's nowhere else I would rather be than here next to you. So I'm giving you all of me and letting go of the old things. I open my heart to hear your voice and receive your love. I love when you speak to me. Your words is like the sounds of rushing waters. Lord, you fill me to overflow when I'm alone with you. You turn my morning into dancing, my joy into, my storms into rainbows when I'm alone with you. When I'm alone with you, I know that I'm safe. Feels like I'm in. Every other place is like sinking sand. Here alone with you. You saved me from the pit when I was deep in sin. It's nothing to spend my time with you. You show me who I am. No one else will understand. You put your light in me, and now I hold the key to victory for all to see. Who it is that sets me free. It's no denying it now. I'm giving you all of me and letting go of the old things. I open my heart to hear your voice and receive your love. I love when you speak to me. Your words is like the sounds of rushing waters. Lord, you fill me to overflow when I'm alone with you. You turn my morning into dancing, my joy into gladness, my storms into rainbow when I'm alone with you. When I'm alone with you, I'm so glad I know that I'm safe. Your hand, like I'm in, like sinking sand, here alone with you. Oh, you set me
nothing for spend me time with you. You put your light in me, now me all the key, the victory, the all to see. You set me free, free. I know I'm safe. Your hand, oh, I'm in. Oh, let every other place is like sinking sand. Here along with you, with you, with you. Oh, Jaja, no. Jaja, no. Only in your arms. Only in your arms. Only in your arms. Only in your arms. Oh, oh, bigger true Belize. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Glory to God.
Glory to God. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you. We truly appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you
And
guys
I'll
for
see you
having
next
us.
time. And thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you, Miss
Thank you.
Glenda.
Yeah, thank you. Where's the bathroom?
Look, my mom is like,
We're good. We're gonna have it. Thank you.
I have so much fun.
I know. We're having fun.
My mom